welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Game Guides for Fallout 76, and in this episode we're going to concentrate on a very key component that you're going to need to fix things in your settlement and weapons, armor, etc., and that is adhesive. And this came from a question from one of our viewers, Don Everson, and Don said, you should let us know a source of adhesive. So we'll certainly do that today for you, Don. And thanks for the little tip on where to find wood. So guys, we're actually going to grow our own adhesive, very similar to what we did in Fallout 4. And the recipe you're actually going to need for this is as follows. So you're going to need 2 potatoes, 2 corn, 2 mutefruit and purified water. So there's a bit of setting up to be done here. I'd advise that you get the biggest pure water purifier you can. I've got one in one of my other camps right next to the river that adds 5. This one in this particular playthrough only adds 2, but it doesn't really matter as long as you accumulate them. And I'll show you where to get all this stuff and how to get things set up. So essentially what you're going to do is you're going to make some vegetable starch, and then you're going to break down the vegetable starch, and that will make adhesive. So let's get started where a good source of finding all these key ingredients are. So one of the best places I found is Cobbleton Farm. There's a number of places in the on the map that you can find it, but the beauty about this is there is a whole lot of stuff all together here. You are going to have to fight your way in here. I've so far found ghouls and scorched. I believe there's a number of different enemies that spawn in here, but they're not too hard to take care of. So you just go through and grab everything you need here. Obviously we have some wild corn here. There are a heap of nut fruit there. There you go. And you might be saying, oh, where's the potatoes? Well, the potatoes are actually here too. There's some razor grain. There's all kinds of stuff here all together. And there's the potatoes there. So plenty of those lying around that you can grab. We'll just grab all those and then we'll end up back at our camp. So here we are back at the camp. We're going to put some corn down in a second and some nut fruit and let it grow away. Now I'm going to shortcut this because I have some excess plantings in my inventory. Just finding the best place to put these. Find a nice piece of ground. Now the limitation here, as you can see, is the fertilizer. Now here's a little tip for you. If you need fertilizer, then store all your vegetables, so spoiled vegetables, spoiled meat, and what's the other one, spoiled fruit, store them in your stash box. You'll need 10 to make 1 fertilizer of any of those, and then you have a source of fertilizer to go on. So that's a use for your spoiled goods, which is good for this process. So we're going to grab a whole heap of these. We have a few in our inventory. We're going to go firstly to the cooking stove here. We're going to go down all the way down to utility, vegetable starch, and there you go. We've got plenty of utilities there to make the vegetable starch. So let's make some there. Beauty. So we've got some vegetable starch in our junk. And then basically what we're going to do is going to come to any of these machines that will allow you to scrap something. Go to your junk, find vegetable starch, and basically scrap it. And you'll see it'll give you 2 adhesive every time for every vegetable starch that you scrap. So there you go. That's how to get a source of adhesive that will sustain you, and that's how to grow your own vegetable starch that you can scrap down at adhesive. And therefore, I know it takes a bit to set up, but once you're set up, you're set, and you'll have abundant supply of adhesive. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this is useful. Hope you're enjoying the Game Guides series. I'll bring these to you as I'm finding them, and your appreciation of all the comments and all your likes. I really love reading your comments, so please keep those coming, and we'll catch you next time on Gaming for XP. See ya.